West Lafayette, Indiana is where Jacksonville State Volleyball is headed this weekend. They'll play Purdue University, the host school, in the first match of the tournament at 10 a.m. Friday morning. Then later Friday afternoon, they face Bowling Green. And then they come back Saturday. They go all the way to Indiana to play UAB in their final match of that tournament Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m. Joseph Goodson joins us. Last weekend, Central Arkansas got off to a good start, won both matches Friday. Saturday, South Dakota came back, beat you, and then Central Arkansas maybe ran out of gas or something. So 2-2. But was the level of play where you want it to be, where it needs to be?
To be 2-2, I'm pretty happy. Really am. You know, the first two matches, it's always tough playing teams that you know that you probably should beat. You know, you can have a little emotional breakdown, a little loss of focus, but you know, we played well. You know, we sustained a pretty high level, started strong, and finished both of the matches in 3. We didn't have any injuries, so everybody was safe, so that was fantastic.
All right, you're 6-5. That's not really where you thought you'd be record-wise, but it's pretty close to what you thought, right?
Yeah, pretty close. Within a match or two, I think we let South Dakota off the hook a little bit. You know, for kind of the lay person looking at the scores, they would say, oh, well, you were down 2-0 and came back and won the first one and kind of tearing the tables. But the match this past weekend was, despite losing in 5, we controlled the whole match. Played really well the first 2 sets, and then we lose 3 deuce games, which is a point here or there, and we win that match. And so, and you were correct that Central Arkansas is a very good team. They're well coached. They're mature. You know, they have 5 seniors of their match 7. They're playing at home, and we were tired. You know, we ran out of gas. Again, first 2 sets we're in control. Set 1 we were up 20-19. Set 2 we were up 21-19, and then just kind of ran out of gas. And so, pretty happy with where we are right now.
Is there one part of your game that's better than you thought it would be now, or one part that you're not happy with at this point in the season?
No, overall I'm pretty pleased where we are. We're going to be, we have a particular style that we're going to play, because we're not going to dominate people physically, and that's okay. That's not in any way, shape, or form sort of denigrating our players. We're dealt a hand, and we're going to play it to the best of our ability. Our strength is going to be our ball control and defense, and so we're going to grind people. Nicole was speaking earlier about long rallies. We're going to have a lot of long rallies, but we're going to win those rallies because we're going to stay patient. We're not going to make a lot of errors, and we're going to be disciplined.
Purdue, I would think, would be very tough. A Big Ten opponent there, maybe just a little bit bigger than you are in that first match. What about Bowling Green and UAB after that?
UAB will be pretty big. We played them in the spring and did really well. So I'm anticipating 2 very good matches against Bowling Green and UAB. Purdue's going to be pretty physically talented. Last poll, I saw they were 7. I believe they've dropped down. They've got a 6'5" first-team All-American outside hitter that will be back, and so it'll be fun. The environment's fantastic. They put on a great tournament. Coach Shondell is one of the legends, and so it'll be fun, to be on the court with them. And we're going to play free and kind of let it hang out and see what happens. The
good news is, in 2 weeks, you get to play at home here in OVC play against Southeast Missouri State.
Yes, it'll be nice to be home. The road warrior thing has done us well. We are ready for the OVC, ready to play on the road. But it's going to be a fantastic, energy charge to be on a home court for sure.
Thank you, sir. Good luck.
Thank you.
Jacksonville State on the road this weekend, the Purdue tournament, the Active Ankle Challenge up in West Lafayette, Indiana. Head coach Joseph Goodson, his ladies, hope we can get a couple of wins there. It's another road trip this weekend for the Jacksonville State volleyball team. They're headed to West Lafayette, Indiana to the Purdue Active Ankle Challenge. They'll play 3 matches up there, a couple on Friday against Purdue and Bowling Green, and then Saturday afternoon they go all the way to Indiana to play UAB. Nicole Merget, sophomore on this year's squad for Jacksonville State, is our guest. Let's talk about the season so far. Started out, won the tournament at Alabama State. Auburn tournament didn't go so well. Then last weekend, 1-2 and lost 2 at Central Arkansas. Are you all happy with the way you've played so far?
We are really happy with how we've done so far. Our first tournament, of course, was really good to start off 4-0. Auburn, like you said, was a little shaky for us. But last weekend, we were really happy with how we played. We played really well, like new levels for us. The scoreboard didn't match up how we would like to, but we were happy with our play and definitely going to build on last weekend to bring it to this weekend.
I guess the one loss everybody hated last weekend was South Dakota. I think there's a little bit of a rivalry there after that tournament at Alabama State, wasn't there?
Yes, in Alabama State we started off losing the first 2 games and coming back and winning the next 3, which is a huge thing for us. And then last weekend the same thing happened in reverse, where we won the first 2 and then they came back and won the last 3. But it was a hard-fought match. Both teams played well. We really rallied hard. There was some really long rallies in that match, which was really good. And so next time we just got to get them, because there definitely is some rivalry between us now.
And you're looking so forward to this bus ride of about 11 hours this weekend, right?
Can't wait. We leave tomorrow at 8 a.m., so just can't wait.
Coach Goodson is not acknowledging this right now. So you went there last year, so does that help going back to Purdue, having been there last year?
I think I'm just excited to go back because it's a big school. Last year we played like the Friday night game, so it was big hype for them. All their fans were there, the band, so it was really exciting to play in that big atmosphere of like the big school. And so I'm just excited to go back, and then my family will be there because it's close to home. So.
OVC just a week or so ahead. Are you ready to start playing some schools in the Ohio Valley Conference?
Yes, I cannot wait. I've loved our tournament so far, but I can't wait to get into the OVC. I feel like we were ranked low and they won't know what's coming, because I feel very confident in how we will do this year.
And ready to play at home too, right?
Yes, I am. Can't wait to be home.
All right, for people that may not know a whole lot about you, did you play any other sports in high school? Anything interesting that somebody might want to know?
Never played any other sports in high school. Always volleyball. When I was younger, I tried sports, didn't like them. I never thought I would actually find a sport that I enjoyed until my parents forced me to play volleyball, actually, and I hated it at first, but look where I am now.
Got you a college scholarship, didn't you?
Never thought it would happen, but.
You like volleyball better because you don't run as much in volleyball as the other sports, right?
Yeah, that's why I never played basketball. Everyone always tried to get me to play basketball. You're tall, play basketball. Yep, sorry, too much running for me.
How tough is it being on the road like you are to balance playing and academics and doing all your classwork?
It is definitely harder when we're away. Like in the spring, it's definitely much more easier to control like time management and stuff, but being away forces us to stay on task and to know that we're going to be leaving, so you have to get your work done and have to communicate with your teachers, because we are missing a lot of class, especially with our 4 away trips that we just had. So
having played club volleyball, that sort of set the tone though for this, didn't it?
Yes, definitely. It was a lot. The transition was kind of similar to that, other than the like level of play, of course, but definitely helped a lot traveling a lot with club also.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
Nicole Merget, Jacksonville State sophomore.